Now, let's do the speaking flyers. Now, let's talk about shopping. How often do you go shopping? Who do you usually go shopping with? What was the last thing you bought? How do you usually go to the shops? Tell me about your favorite shop. Now, let's talk about friends. How often do you see your friends? What do you do with your friends after school? Where do you go with your friends at the weekend? What food do you like to eat with your friends? Tell me about your best friend. Okay, thank you. Goodbye. Now, let's talk about food. What is your favorite food? Who does most of the cooking at home? What time do you usually eat dinner? Where in your house do you usually eat meals? Tell me about your favorite place to eat. Now, let's talk about your school. What time do your lessons start at school? How do you travel to school? What is your favorite subject at school? How many children are there in your class? Tell me about what you usually do at school. Tell me about what you usually do after school. Now, let's talk about your school. We did it already. Okay, next. Now, let's talk about your weekend. What time do you wake up on Saturdays? Who makes breakfast on Saturdays? What do you do with your family on Saturdays? Where do you go on Sundays? Tell me about what you like to do on Sunday evenings. Do you go to bed late? Okay, thank you. Goodbye. Now, let's talk about your friends and family. How many people are there in your family? Who gets up first in the mornings? What do you do with your family at the weekend? What do you like doing with your friends? Tell me about your best friend. Now, let's talk about your day at school. What time do you get up on school days? How do you go to school? How many children are there in your class? What do you eat for lunch at school? Tell me about your school friends. Now, let's talk about what you do at the weekend. What time do you get up on Saturdays? Who do you have breakfast with? What do you do on Saturday afternoons? And what do you do on Saturday evenings? Tell me about what you do on Sundays. Now, let's talk about things you like doing. What's your favorite subject at school? Who do you like playing with after school? What shops do you like going to? Where do you like going on holiday? Tell me about the things you like doing in the evenings. Now, let's talk about holidays. When do you have holidays? Where do you like going on holiday? Who do you go on holiday with? What weather do you like on holiday? Tell me about what you do on holiday. Now, let's talk about your school. How many children are there in your class? What time does school start? What subject do you like best? What games do you play at school? Tell me about your best friend at school. Now, let's talk about your best friend. What's your best friend's name? Where do you see him, her? Is he, she tall or short? What do you like doing with your friend? Tell me about your best friend's family. Where do they live? Have they got any pets?